Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, welcome. If you are new here, I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be a you versus them reading for the sign of Taurus. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, then you may find that there is a message here for you. Because you all had the highest views last week, you are going first. You will also get your extended reading for free, so be sure to check the first link in the description box or in the comment section. There should be a link to the extended. Also be sure that you use the discount code so that you get it for free. So in this reading, we are going to take a look at your energy. We're going to take a look at your person and their energy, whoever your person is. It could be an ex, it could be somebody you're currently in a relationship with, it could be a friend, it could be whoever it is that you are thinking about when you click on this video and as you watch this video. We'll also take a look at the mutual energy, and in the extended reading, we're going to take a look at what they are hiding from you, what spirit needs you to know about this connection, and the advice for how to deal with this connection moving forward. As always, this is a general reading, so it cannot and will not resonate with every single person who is watching this video. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website at thebluntreader.com. That information is down below in the description box. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. What is the energy surrounding? Okay. We have the Tower and the Five of Cups. What is the energy surrounding Taurus's person? What is the energy surrounding Taurus's person? We have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. I'll adjust the camera in just a second. What's the mutual energy between Taurus and their person? What is the mutual energy surrounding Taurus and their person? Y'all just getting all the cards. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Magician and the Nine of Swords. So in your energy, and you can choose a side. If I say that this is your energy and you know that it's not, then it could definitely be the other person's, or this reading is just not going to resonate with you in your situation. But for your energy, we have the Tower, we have the Five of Cups. The Tower says that something happened. It's very evident that something has happened in this situation between you and your person. It feels like some sort of upheaval, something that could have definitely happened quickly. There's a lot of defensive energy, especially with this Knight of Swords and Seven of Wands here for your person's energy. They could have been very defensive. You could have brought something up and it caused them to be very defensive. Some words could have been exchanged, and it could have been from you with this Five of Cups. This is focusing on something in the past, but maybe you feel bad about the way that you handled something, what you said during an argument or something to that extent. There's a lot of heavy energy here, but it feels like it's because there was, at some point, a lot of conflict between you and this person. In the mutual energy, we do have the Ace of Wands, which is about a new beginning. The Magician is usually a good sign when it comes to relationships. It definitely feels like you're both thinking about the connection. Maybe about different things as it pertains to this connection, but thinking about the connection nonetheless. Spirit, please clarify the Tower and the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So we have the Eight of Swords for your energy. We have the Nine of Swords here in the mutual energy. There's a lot of thinking. For you, though, I feel like you're thinking about something that was done. So it could be something that you did to this person or something that this person did to you or said. I kind of feel like there's also an energy of being torn between wanting to reconcile with this person and work things out, or just being independent, being single, being on your own. Please clarify. We have the Sun in reverse. So are you not happy with them, or are you not happy now that you no longer have them? Please clarify the Sun in reverse for Taurus. We have Justice in reverse. I don't necessarily feel like this is a situation that is over. It was an unfair situation, but I don't feel like it's over. Please clarify Justice in reverse with the Sun in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this Eight of Pentacles is here because on one hand, it does feel like you may be at least contemplating wanting to work this out with the Eight of Pentacles here. Wanting to put in the effort, but it's like this Nine of Cups is kind of like the Sun in reverse. And the question is, were you not happy with this person, or are you not happy now that you no longer have them? And that's why you're willing to put in the effort. We have the Five of Cups here twice. This Five of Cups that's here in the reverse says that you're coming out of this energy. This could be something that you're moving beyond and healing from, hopefully healing from, and not just pushing it to the back burner and saying that you're okay and you're not really okay or over what has happened. Please clarify the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands for Taurus's person. I feel like some of you have kind of walked away from this situation, have decided that you're over it, and you're just like, that's it. Like, you're putting in effort, you're putting in work, but not into the connection. Could be into yourself with the Nine of Pentacles that's here, because you realize that you just weren't happy in this situation. I'm hearing Janae Aiko's song that says, "None of my concern anymore," which is basically saying that the person that she was with, like, you're not my concern anymore. I'm not worried about you, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. You're none of my concern anymore. We have the Emperor. We have the World. The Hermit. Got a lot of major arcana. The Six of Wands. The Page of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. I kind of feel like for some of you, this person that you're with, like when you met this person, they weren't the Emperor. Maybe they were more so in this Five of Pentacles energy where they didn't have the finances, didn't have the job, didn't have the status, didn't have much of anything. And you could have assisted them in some kind of way. And even if you didn't, it feels like there's been a turn of events in this person's life. And maybe, like the old folks used to say, you got beside yourself, you started smelling yourself, and you started riding this high horse and forgot where you came from. And so this Five of Pentacles is like, humble yourself. So it could be a situation where, like I said, you met this person and maybe they didn't have a whole lot going for themselves, but you decided to talk to them anyway. And it's like once they got back on their feet, then they started acting differently because they didn't need you for whatever it is that you were providing for them. That's for some of you, not for all of you. I feel like for others of you, though, this person has done some growing up. If you've been waiting to hear from this person, maybe because they ghosted you, or maybe you ghosted them, whichever side you're on. If you stop talking to this person, I feel like the communication is going to come, is just delayed. Please clarify the Ace of Wands, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Magician for the mutual energy. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I kind of feel like the advice for the extended is going to be to let the situation die. Like, even though I don't feel like it's over, I don't necessarily feel like there's going to be success either. Not for all of you, at least. I say that because the Knight of Cups is here in reverse, which says that something is not being offered. Something is not being extended. So that could also tie into the delay with the communication. Now, the Six of Swords in reverse is like somebody hitting a U-turn. Like, you decide to walk away from this connection, but then you come back. But the Six of Swords in reverse is also going back to conflict. So if that issue is not resolved, then it's just going to be a repeat. And with the World here, you go back through the same cycle with this person all over again. Where maybe things are good with the Six of Wands, you have success, you have victory, you start to move forward, but then it ends right back up in this Five of Pentacles if you don't do things differently. So I'll say that if you don't do things differently, if you both don't do things differently, if you decide to come back together or move this relationship forward, it's just going to be a repeat. Please clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have Temperance, and we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the ending. There's definitely been an ending, or will be an ending, between the two of you, for sure. But Temperance is about harmony. It's about peace. It's usually a harmonious relationship, which you can get to, but it's going to require work. You working on yourself with this Nine of Pentacles, this person working on themselves in this Hermit energy, and then you can come together and have success. But if you don't work on the problems that you had initially, well, you're just going to end up here in this Five of Pentacles energy again. There's a need to slow down, to take things slowly in this situation, to not rush into anything, to not rush to make decisions regarding the relationship, especially if you're making those decisions when you're angry. The person that you're dealing with may be very defensive, very guarded, possibly because of things that they haven't dealt with from their past, not really wanting to open up, not wanting to be vulnerable, and that's something that also has to be addressed. There are some immature communication styles here that also have to be addressed. So again, it feels like this situation is not over. Now, whether or not you have success once you come back together, or once you decide to start working on this connection and moving it forward, is going to depend on whether or not you actually work through the issues that got you to this place in the first place. There could be success, but it feels like somebody has to work on not being guarded. Somebody has to work on not jumping the gun, not rushing to leave the situation, or, being very impulsive and reactive. Learn how to communicate when there are issues instead of running away from the problem or shutting down, giving each other the silent treatment, whatever may be happening. It has to be handled in a different way, in a better way. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Regardless of the sign, it could work. However, there are some things that have to be worked out first. So take things slow. Don't rush into anything. Don't rush to take this person back. Don't rush. Slow down. Figure some things out. Go to your separate corners. Figure some things out. Work on yourself individually, because that definitely needs to happen. And then try it again if you choose to. So, again, go ahead and click the link in the description box and or in the comment section. You can check out the extended reading for free. Make sure that you use the discount code, or else it won't be free. Like this video if you have not. Share and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you are notified. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thebluntreader, and I'll talk to y'all next time.